This episode of Android Authority is brought to you by Carbonite. Go to carbonite.com and use the promo code AUTHORITY for a free trial. Well, once again, we have a lot about the Moto X, a little bit about the Galaxy Note 3, and finally some real substantial news regarding the new Nexus 7. Hey, it's Joshua Vergara from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And it's time for another dose of the week's top Android news. It's Android Authority Weekly. The beginning of the week saw an interesting new feature being introduced in the Moto X, and it's called the Open Mic. It's like a beefed up Google Now, except you can even use it from the lock screen. Using a predetermined or custom phrase, you can make the phone unlock and do just about anything Google Now can. And then Motorola continued taunting us with some Twitter pics and a sarcastic comment regarding today's smartphone cameras. Either the kid is too fast or the camera's too slow. If you ask me, maybe the photographer needs steadier hands. Later in the week, we saw more substantial leaks. A Redditor posted his own experience with an alleged AT&T branded Moto X and posted some benchmarks. The scores suggest a high-end package, but it was listed as a dual-core Snapdragon. So we were hopeful for an S4 Pro, but this most likely points to an S4 Plus. The leaks continued when an official promo by Rogers showcasing the upcoming device was somehow released. It basically goes through all of the features in some depth and is clearly an introductory look for new customers. The video has since been taken down from their YouTube page, but of course, you can find it if you look hard enough. The supposed event that will likely unveil the Moto X is set for August 1st, but until then, we will likely continue seeing more leaks in the coming days. While this is only a rumor at this point, some news sites are reporting from their sources that Samsung is already getting Android 4.3 ready for their Galaxy S3 and Note 2 devices. With the official release of the new iteration of Android impending, perhaps it shouldn't come as much of a surprise. Obviously, we're holding out for Android 4.3, but we also can't wait to get our hands on some delicious key lime pie, which Samsung did say will also be available for the Galaxy S3 and the Note 2 as well. Are you ready for the return of the flip phone? Last year, Samsung did try to revive the form factor with, let's be honest, an insanely priced flip phone. And of course, it only made sense for one person to definitely have it, Jackie Chan. But it looks like Samsung is looking to try again, with a phone currently called the Samsung Galaxy Folder. It will be released only in Korea and sport pretty low specs. Well, that's a start. What I can't figure out is why no one has yet to figure out flip smartphones. We got a little bit better idea of what the Note 3 might be offering us in a sketch and an Antutu benchmark test. A Dutch website posted pictures from what looks like the manual. If they're true, the Galaxy Note 3 will be in line with all of the new smartphones coming out these days spec-wise. After that, a pic of the supposed Antutu benchmark test for the Note 3 was also revealed. It scored about 33,000, which puts it among the top phones out today. So it does look like the Note 3 is going to keep up with all of these great smartphones that we're seeing today. It looks like the big leaks are starting for the Nexus 7, which is likely to be unveiled along with Android 4.3 at a special breakfast event with Sundar Pichai. A pretty substantial leak with pictures and supposed release dates was later seen. It included the device in the flesh and stated that the new tablet might come out as early as this upcoming week. Later reports put the tablet at $229 for the 16GB model and $269 for the 32GB model. Prices that certainly aren't too far off from last year's Nexus 7 in its really affordable price range. Specifications on the new tablet are still up in the air, but a sticker pic gives us our best clues. If correct, the new Nexus 7 will sport the Snapdragon S4 Pro, a screen capable of 1920 by 1200 resolution, and a 5-megapixel rear-facing camera. It is indeed starting to look like a great tablet. Make sure you stay tuned to Android Authority for the full review once the new Nexus 7 is officially released. Alright everybody, that'll do it for this edition of Android Authority Weekly. As always, a written companion for this video can be found in a link in the description below. Don't forget to drop us a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and tune in for our other weekly feature, Q&A, hosted by Chris, who's actually going to be on vacation next week, so I'm going to be fielding your questions. As for your next dose of the week's top Android news, I'll see you guys next week right here. Android Authority, your source for all things Android.